So this is my awesome plane VIPER. I'm very excited to teach you how to fold this. It's a very far distance plane and a good looking one. I've managed to get it 130 feet myself. Maybe you can get it further, and it's easy difficulty. Now some style like that cockpit and those big winglets, so I'm excited to teach you how to fold it. Let's get to folding it then. First we'll start by folding it in half. Make sure those corners are lined up. They need to be perfect or your plane won't be symmetrical and probably won't fly as well, or lean to the left and right and turn. Next you'll want to open it up and fold that top right edge and top right corner, and fold it to the left edge. Make sure it goes right up to that point, as you can see me there making it a point. Make sure the right corner, which was the right corner, is in line with that point on the top left. Next you want to unfold that and do exactly the same, just the other way. Again, make sure that crease goes right up to that point in the top right. And that was top left corner this time. Make sure it's on the left edge and in line with that top right corner. Next you want to flip it over and fold that top edge down and make sure those creases you just made are in line with that other crease, which is on the top layer now. And as you can see, I'm just looking here to make sure it's perfect so I get a nice and symmetrical plane. And make sure that those creases form a triangle, and then unfold it and flip it back over. Then you want to poke that point in the middle in, which you've got, then fold that down, then fold across on the crease you just made, then fold along those diagonal creases again to make this sort of triangular shape. It's called the water bomb base and is a start of many different planes. You can just see me now sweeping out. If you need to, you can. And now fold that only that first layer, the first two layers of that up, and make sure you've still got a layer down there, because that's what we're going to be using to fold in a minute. I'll do exactly the same on the other side and make sure those both go right up to that point and land on that centre crease. Next, flip one of them to the other side and then fold inwards. Make sure that edge lands on the centre crease and make sure it goes right up to that point. And definitely make sure you leave enough gap to take that triangle back. Then fold the other one and do exactly the same. And now you can fold those triangles back, so it's like a diamond at the top. Then you want to fold that bottom edge of that triangle, the bottom right edge and the bottom left edge, up to that centre crease. You want to do that on both sides. This is what's making our cockpit. Make sure it's right on the centre crease. Then you want to fold in that top right edge into the centre crease, and the top left edge into the centre crease as well. This is what helps our cockpit lock together. After this, you will want to close it up and then fold that rear triangle, which is just sticking out the back, as far past the rear edge as you can. Then you will have one on the other side, but we'll do that one next. Flip it over, or just do what I'm doing and put that triangle in the layer, then flip it over. This is me showing you as it is flat. You can do it this way, and you can poke that triangle into there. Now you can fold it in half again. I'm just showing you another way to do it, or just giving you a recap. Then fold that top edge to that bottom edge. Make sure it goes right up to that point and make a strong crease. Then flip it over and do exactly the same. Make sure at the back the wings are lining up. Doesn't matter if you didn't get it exactly perfect on the other side. Make sure the wings are lining up, but don't get that cockpit section. Make sure you leave a little bit poking up at the front. Then you can fold your winglets or wingtips. From that bottom right point to, you'll see a layer which is on top of the paper. You'll want to fold that up to there. Then flip it over, and it doesn't matter if you didn't get this one perfect. Again, just match it so it's all symmetrical. And then you can open it up, and to lock our cockpit together, you'll want to unfold those creases we made in our cockpit. Open that crease, then open the other one. So you've got one edge as that diamond as it was. Then you want to fold that, flip it, fold it over the other side, then do exactly the same with that one we've unfolded again, and that'll lock your cockpit together. Then you can just flatten the wings. Me just making sure it's perfect. And just do the other side again. And then that is your finished Viper. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. So have a nice day, and this is Viper.